Good morning, evening, afternoon-ish. 1 o'clock here, give or take 1:20. That's about when I said I'd be here. Huh. How are we doing today? Hi, Akib. Hi, Dylan. Hi, JMB. Welcome, welcome. You want to play the F-tier series in X and Y? Honestly, not really, but people ask for it, and that's what the new game release was, the ZA, so everyone's all excited for X and Y and Kalos again, so why not? Why not? There probably won't be too many more, spoiler, too many more F-tier Nuzlockes. Maybe this one and one more? Since, kinda running out of Pokemon to use? It feels like I've got a lot of repetitive ones, but, you know, that's okay. That's what we're here to figure out today is what we're going to be doing, so. Hi, Jellybean. Welcome, welcome. So we're just going to start right off with the tier list making. So I did pretty similar to before, where I split the Pokemon up by anything with over 500 base stat total is over here. Nice glasses. Thank you, thank you. I'm feeling really tired today. I recently got sick again. I'm just dying. I'm pretty sure I'm dying. So I'm in an effort to not make myself want to claw my eyes out. I'm wearing my blue light glasses, which helps a lot actually. Or I'm just Keeper's twin. I'll let you be the judge of that one. All right. So everything 500 and above is automatically banned, which this made me a little sad when I was going through this, right? There are some in here that like, that bans Shuckle, that bans Yamega. Kinda sad about those, but also Gligar is up here because Gliscor is not in this tier list for some reason, but I banned this saying it's Gliscor, not Gligar, so whatever. I'm not adding pre-evos if I can help it. If we need to go back and fill out some more Pokemon by adding pre-evolutions, then we can and will. But the idea is to start with full evolution lines, so. Here's Twin, Taker, Giver. Hey, Silver Steel, is Granbull still banned? Granbull will probably still be banned, if only because Fairy type Intimidate is that good. If I ever do a Gen 2, or maybe Heart Gold, Soul Silver, then I could use it in that maybe, because then it would just be normal type and that sucks. Locker, ooh, Locker. I do canonically, Keeper as a character canonically has an evil clone. This is the old lore of Keeper. I have been around the block a few times. Called Killjoy, which is fun. Keeper plays and his twin Giver takes. Giver works. I like Giver works. The score and Tyranitar into my all-time favorite Pokemon. Right? I was hoping Aurorus, but I guess Aurorus is also a little too strong. Looking forward to F Crystal then? Maybe. Okay. So I did 400 to 501 is all these Pokemon. And I went ahead and split up the ones that are 400 or below, because I feel like I'm pretty sure all of these can just instantly go into F tier. 400 and below is all, like we've got Bugs in here, Delcatty, Delibird, whatever the hell Ditto is, Farfetch, like this is all. Oh, and I will not be using Megas in this challenge, if that's not obvious. So, like Mawile, Sableye, yeah, they're not redeemed by having Megas in this game. They're just what they are, so. And the tiers themselves, I should probably go. A tier, actually good Pokemon. B, below good. Like they're not amazing, but you know, they're just below it. C, could be better. And the F tier, fuck. So those are the 4 tiers we're working with. We're gonna somewhat speedrun these and it'll be fun. It'll be fun. That's why you name the rival that in Rad Red. Really began to think it's just the default rival name. No, this is, okay. Real quick then. There was a series I did on my other channel, Keeper Plays More, a long while ago. It was a few years ago now. where I did a genocide run of Undertale. And I did not play as Keeper. I was trying to think of another K name. And so I was going to play as Killjoy because I was killing the fun. But the problem was, it was one letter too long. So I spelt it with one L. And that is where Killjoy was born. Born? That's where he was born. He was born in Genocide Undertale. All right, I'm moving all of these to fuck tier. Because maybe I can use a Beedrill this time. I'm very excited to. I never want to touch Delibird again in my life, or Ditto. Either one of those, I'm good. Thank you very much. Sableye with Prankster is half decent. Does it get Prankster as a regular ability? Prankster is its hidden ability. So it has Keen Eye or Stall. So it can either not have its accuracy lowered, or always move last. And weak to Fairy. Which, may I remind you, this is Gen 6, baby. Fairies are everywhere. And then Mawile also doesn't get huge power, right? That's just the evolution or the mega. Yeah, might get Intimidate. I would love for it to have Intimidate, and Steel Fairy typing is actually good. But again, you have 380 base stat total. You're weak to ground, you're weak to fire. I think you're bad enough to warrant being able to use. Plus, I really love Mawile, and it would give me an excuse to actually use one. When are you going around using this? 50 HP, Jesus Christ. You're worse than I remember. Thank God you got 85 attack and defense. You're doing it. You're doing it, man. Hi, Mr. Matt. Farfetch is really good for the first gym, but that's about it. To be honest, anything's probably good for the first gym. It's bugs. Juckle has enormous defenses, but that's it. You can Toxic Stall using flashes. Yeah, but I don't get to use him. Poor thing. I have an argument for Butterfree not being F tier, and that's early access to Compound Eyes, Sleep Powder, and decent base 70 speed. Let's see. When do you actually get Butterfree? Do you get it right away? Locations, please. Game locations. X and Y. Oh. Don't worry. We can't get Butterfree in this. Yoink. I should probably check that. So these are all the ones in the Pokedex. There are not a lot of good tier lists for X and Y. I was trying to find them, and I couldn't, but they kind of suck. So that's apparently only Friend Safari. Oh wait, I'm dumb. You can probably get Metapod, right? Like Caterpie or something. I'm looking specifically at Butterfree. But anyway, all the tier lists I could find... There we go. All the tier lists I could find either broke this up by the individual Pokedexes, or Santaloon Forest, or Route 2 in Santaloon Forest. So Santaloon Forest is going to have all of these guys, huh? Caterpie, Weedle, and the Pans. So if we can get that right away, and it's probably before the level cap, right? Then maybe we ban that one. Let's see. There we go. Oh, it gets Intimidate and Fairy type. Does that mean it's banned? So I get why you're asking that, because the same reason as Granbull, right? So the reason the reason I banned Granbull wasn't necessarily just because of the Fairy type and Intimidate. It was... Back, please. So Granbull has 90 basic... Or sorry, this is HP, right? Yeah, 90 base HP, 120 attack. Doesn't have great defenses, but they're all pretty high. He is pure Fairy type, and he does have Intimidate. So part of the reason why he got banned is his massive physical bulk. On top of Intimidate, he could literally just not die if he went out against a physical thing. And yes, Steel Fairy typing is better than Pure Fairy in some ways, but it also does lead to more weaknesses. With Mawile's much lower, like almost 100 points lower base stat total, I feel like that's a fair balance there, in my mind. But you are free. That's why I'm putting this up, is for the discussion. Okay, so yeah, level 12 is that. So okay, compound eyes could be better. Below good. You can be almost good. Almost allowed. You do. Because you're so weak, maybe start with it. That's a good point to make too. Is what do we even get to start with? So whatever we get to start with is in Santaloon Forest, right? I don't think we get anything on Route 1 right off the bat. There's a few things in here that are in the forest anyway. I'm sure something will make its way into F tier. I feel like the rest of this is pretty okay. Again, Mawile maybe being the one outlier, but since we're not mega evolving, these are all fine. Farfetch, I'm actually excited to use Farfetch. That'll be fun. Ditto. Delibird is bad. I don't want to have to use a Love Disc again. Whatever. Hello, Diamantino. Welcome. Butterfree gets somebody leveling up. It's not the best thing ever in the world. Or Lady and Love Disc are option. I think Butterfree is better than alright. Yeah. With Compound Eyes, Sleep Powder. It is the lowest BST. All of these are the below 400, but that's fine. At least that does give it utility, which in our case sucks. We don't want that. Lipard, does that get Prankster naturally? We'll just start from the bottom and go up. It does not get Prankster naturally. So Lipard has 446 base stat total. Decent attack, maybe special attack, no bulk whatsoever, and good speed. I don't know if you're bad enough. I'll put you here for now, and then we'll look at it. I'm gonna delete that wrong. Does Eviolite ban if you run for the trait evolutions you can't evolve? I will be evolving trait evolutions. I will be hacking my very legitimate Nintendo DS XY cartridge, thanks to my uncle at Nintendo, and allowing... That's why these guys aren't up here. I will be using trait evolutions. If they come up. Again, like I said, if I want to dip into pre-evolutions to fill out some more encounters, that's fine. But I rather used fully evolved forms the most I possibly can, because the idea is to take advantage of Pokemon that are considered bad, and in order to do that, you want to be able to use them to their fullest potential. It's not necessarily like trying to do a run of just like Little Cup or not fully evolved or strictly below like 400 BST. It's a little different of a run in what I'm trying to do, at least. Lifeheart is Y exclusive and you don't get it till after the 6th gym, I think. Jesus Christ. That sucks. You don't get till after the 6th gym? It is Y exclusive and you get it around 15. God damn. I'm going to allow that then. I don't know which version I'm going to be playing either, by the way. I usually pick my version after I figure out what encounters are where, because then that decides which run is more possible. I'm going to put that in fuck tier, because fuck that. Prankster is hidden ability for Lifeguard. Yeah, so you don't even get Prankster on this right away. You get what? Limber? You get Unburden. Okay. And Unburden's not bad, but you're already faster than most other things, so it doesn't change anything for you. Jumpluff. Does anyone actually think Jumpluff is good? I legitimately want an argument for somebody to tell me Jumpluff is good, because I love Jumpluff. But I don't personally see very many redeeming qualities. It's weak to a lot. It's fast. It's frail. It does not have massive attacking stats. It's got 95 special attack, which is pretty good. About all you got going for you, though. I've never used a Jumpluff. Oh, cool. They buffed it in Gen 6 and gave it 10 more. Oh, that's not even special attack. That's special defense. Jesus Christ. You have 75 HP and 95 special defense. Woof. And 110. I at least thought this 95 was special attack. Nope, 55 special attack. 55 both attacking stats. 95 special defense. What are you doing with your special defense? Bullet moves are only normal and dark types, and TMs don't give a lot of options. Fuck Lipard. Don't have a speedy status moves and immunity to ground. It does have immunity to ground, but that does also give it a 4x ice weakness. And status moves, yes, but compound eyes, no. So you get chlorophyll. So you don't have an ability. you don't have an ability at all. Trying to find, because I was above it. Weak to flying, putting rock, three resistances. What are the relevant resistances in this run? So you've got a water type Elite Four, you've got a steel type Elite Four. So this isn't good against the steel type Elite Four. There's a dragon type Elite Four. It's raining. I live in Arizona. It's not supposed to rain here. What the hell happened to that? Does it get a leech seed? Is that no feather in its cap? It probably, it does get leech seed. I would assume it gets it in Gen 6. I don't see why. It's raining hard. Jesus Christ. Hey, dude, it gets U-turn. It gets U-turn. It does get leech seed. Is that enough to not make it F tier? Probably, huh? With U-turn, leech seed, sleep powder, relying on 75% accurate. Okay, we'll leave it here and could be better for now. The only real ice threat is the final gym leader. You'll most likely have other options. So I'm looking. I've got them. Okay. See this. I want to be stricter. I do want to be stricter because X and Y are pretty easy games. Let's be real. The gym leaders don't have more than 3 Pokemon, so they kind of fucking suck. And the Elite Four members only have 4 Pokemon. Am I wrong about that? I think they only have 4 Pokemon each. Yep, they only have 4 Pokemon each. So, whereas in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, I was a little more lenient with some Pokemon, other than Grand Bull, rest in peace. In this one, I want to make sure I'm more strict. But to that end, I still want to have fun Pokemon to use and not limit myself to the same, like, 6 bad Pokemon. You know what I mean? So, just like we did last time, we'll make the tier list, and then if we decide we want to rearrange some of these just for the sake of what diversity we have and where they're available, then we'll do that. So, I'm okay leaving this here and this here for now. U-turn is a pretty late TM, I think, by between Gym 7 and 8, but it's not a TM. It's a level up move. But when do you get that? Oh, you get it before the last gym. Oh, you get it at Gym 8 is when you get it. But yeah. Okay, that's fine. Moving on. I need to be a little faster too. I'm dilly-dallying with some things. Zangoose. 458 base stat total. Pure normal type. Not sure what all he has access to, but we're going to find out. Let's go to Learn Set in Gen 6. So Zangoose, pure normal type. Stab, what? Crush Claw, Slash probably. He has access to Swords Dance on level up, most likely. I like the loading page. Oh, it's just this blank wall behind me. But I've never used a Zangoose before. And now Gen 6 is not loading for this, but that's fine. Close combat. A lot of fighting moves, too. Fighting Ghost, Dark. He gets everything. Guts, Facade. He does not have Guts. He has Immunity. And he won't get Toxic Boost. So he doesn't have an ability that, like, directly benefits him. His stats are really nothing to write home about. Decent speed and good attack, though. Nothing anything else. This is not going to load the Gen 6 Learn Set, but that's fine. I'm just going to assume it's pretty close to this, and we're going to put him in below good. Yeah, Toxic Boost. Oh, here we go. Quick attack. Swords Dance. Close combat. Okay. I mean, he's not good. He's not good, but he's not terrible, I suppose. One really weird TM they locked behind post-game is Flash Cannon. TM's locked till after Gym 8, non-victor to Earthquake, Psychic, and Dark Pulse. Okay, so no Earthquake, no Psychic, no Dark Pulse until Elite 4. Interesting. I mean, that makes sense, though. Kind of hard to get at least Earthquake in previous games, too. Guts Facade. I wish he got Guts. That would make him actually good. Yeah, so I'm not gonna be getting hidden abilities. Although I guess I could, right? You can get them out of hordes, I think. I honestly don't remember how the special catching things happen in X and Y. But I'm probably not going to be getting hidden abilities, and I'm probably no hidden abilities, no Mega Pokemon, no anything like that. So let's just kind of take them at face value as they are. I don't think Immunity Zangoose is good, but I do not think that he is the worst, and he's another one that just will come back around to. Want to allow Wormadam, but a different form than the one in the Platinum video. What form did I use? Oh, I used the Sandy Cloak, right? So I used Sandy Cloak in Platinum because it was the only one that was available for me to use. The other two were banned, weirdly enough. So I'm putting this in below good because this Wormadam is actually very, very good. I have never really used this one outside of the one time I used it in Radical Red. And this one I actually think is the worst of them, if only for weakness's sake. But for being a steel type in Gen 6, I feel like you're actually better than that would give you credit for. The thing with Trashy Cloak Wormadam is it has balanced defenses, right? This one is specially defensive, this one is physically defensive, and this one is the balance between the two. And it technically has the better typing, even though it makes it 4 times weak to fire. This one is just, in my experience, the best one. This one I find the worst, but for the sake of being Gen 6, I feel like this one's probably available, and we should ban the other two. Wobbuffet. You can get hidden abilities from Hordes. I think Zangoose appears in Hordes. He does appear in Hordes, I remember, because he and Seviper appear together. Of course, depending on the version I play, if I get a Horde, it might be four Seviper and 1 Zangoose. which is funny. Earliest Earthquake has been available in Gen 4, so they remove the Strength Pull just to let you get early Gibble. Yes, because Earthquake Wormadam got me through my Platinum run very, very well. I was very excited about that. All right, Wobbuffet. I'm not going to look this up. We know what this one does. Do we want to allow it? I feel like it fits. It's not good. And it has to counter things. And given the strength of Pokemon in Gen 6, I feel like that's a lot harder to do, since the Pokemon that you're fighting are actually really weak. So, I don't know. I feel like Wobbuffet's a good one for this. It's too safe. It doesn't make for exciting gameplay. Don't know if you've watched my videos, JMB. But exciting gameplay does not my Toxic Leech Seed Protect Sunflora make. Nice spaces. We had a teacher versus student competition, and I bet and lost. Oh my god. You bet and lost money, but did students win? I'm doing fine otherwise. A little sick today, but that's okay. It's definitely fun to use. Ah. Now we've got somebody saying it's fun to use and somebody saying it's not fun to use. Fight, 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 fight. Can you get Slugma in X and Y? Yes, it is on my list. We will probably be allowing it. Since I did use it in Emerald a little bit, but I didn't really get... Magcargo is so hard to use. It's fucking fire rock type. It sucks. You can't use it for shit. I haven't seen any videos. All right, I'm allowing the Wobbuffet, if only because I've never used one, and I will make it exciting. Promise. Lost money, and yeah, the students did lose. Damn. Okay, but were there casualties on the other side? I gotta know. Who am I again? Your worst nightmare. All right. Wigglytuff, I'm banning. I'm gonna ban all the Pokemon that have been really good to me in previous runs. So like, not using this, not using this, not using this. Any of you, I mean, you sucked actually. I'll allow you. You can come back. All right, Wishcash. Wishcash? Am I wrong? Is Wishcash just good? Wishcash. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce this guy. I feel like Wishcash is just good. 14, 19, you need the super rod, but that's it. You can get Barboach, I think, with a good rod, if I'm not mistaken. Your stats are pretty middling across the board. Ugh. But I think you get Dragon Dance, huh? Oh, oh, Dragon Dance is an egg move. Interesting. Interesting. Friend also lost $10. Damn. I'm sorry. RIP Cast Form. Yeah, I don't think Cast Form's even in this game, actually. But I did ban Cast Form for my last one. Technically, if you go back in the tier list video, we had Cast Form still in F tier, but I didn't allow it in Ultra Moon for the same reason. Wish Cash is one of the best typings in the game, so I'd ban it. Does typing save a Pokemon? It would get Earthquake access only after the 8th gym, so for the Elite Four. It does have good HP. My main, oh, it has Earthquake actually as a level up move. Wait, does it get that in Gen 6 though? My main argument for is at 45, so it does actually. My main argument for Wish Cash is it doesn't have Dragon Dance, which makes me very interested in what else you do with it, right? Because you have no speed. I mean, you're better stats Cast Form. Whatever. Typing saves Quagsire. Unaware saves Quagsire. Could be better. Unaware saves Quagsire, unironically. Plus access to recover, which Wish Cash does not have. Is the F tier just below 500 BST? So everything above 500 BST is already cut instantly. We don't even consider these guys. Maybe they're pre-evolve forms if we ever needed them. And then these are the ones that we're working with. Gen 3 had a lot of Pokemon. Like, let's give them a ton of HP, but nothing else, which is pretty underwhelming. Like Wish Cash and Wailord, right? Yawn stockpile support. Bulky support. How dare I be allowed to support Pokemon? That too. Water Absorb, Unaware Hidden ability. Well, both. I just mean competitive Quagsire in general. Why it's viable. Unaware is good. I guess Water Absorb is also pretty good on it, but not as good as it is on Clodsire. Watchog. Does anyone actually think Watchog is a good Pokemon? Because I have some words to tell you if you do. I have a whole... let me see if I can pull this up and show you guys something that I was working on a while ago that I might at some point make a video on, but I don't know how I would do it. Because I have a few of these that I made. I can even find it. But Watchog needs some buffs, man. Nothing good about it. Yeah, I was talking about competitive, like in general, what makes Quagsire good. But because typing does help, but yeah. Fine with F tier Watchog. Just sucks. Do. I don't think I'm gonna find where I put those images. Let me open this. Hold on. Watchog is straight to F tier. I've beaten Pokemon Black with one. It was just there to use Hypnosis. Hell yeah! Sounds like my kind of Pokemon. What else do you do with it? Flash. When did they change? They changed Illuminate now, so it is so it doesn't drop accuracy. Your accuracy can't be dropped, right? So now it has Keen Eye and Illuminate, which do the same thing. They're the same ability. It needs a buff. Do. All right. Oh, my Watchog one's not on here. No! I have all the other ones, but not Watchog. Oh, I'm kind of sad about it. Okay, well, I'll see if I can find that later, I guess. Do. Watchog is F tier for sure. On the same route as Liepard and Mightyena, which is after Gym 6. Jesus. They really held out in some of these weird ones. I couldn't tell you why. Illuminate also increases wild spawns, yeah, but they changed it recently to do both. So good, you get to fight more wild Pokemon. Okay, Wailord. I don't know how good or bad Wailord is. I was surprised that it had only 500 base stat total. Massive HP. This is an attack, special attack, no defenses, but the HP makes up for it, no speed. Okay, you're just here. I don't know if you're actually a good Pokemon, but you're here. Volbeat. So Volbeat beat a champion for me. Does that mean it's good? I don't know if I consider this one as much a carry as something like Cast Form was for me, but he might have had too much time in the spotlight already. Vivillon. Vivillon has 411 base stat total, so it is a little bit higher than Beedrill Butterfree. Does this also have Compound Eyes? Sleep Powder? I don't know if it does. It does have Compound Eyes. Wallace uses a Wailord on his team? Yeah, well. Man uses a lot of things on his team. Most of which got one shot by a Volbeat. 80, 90, 89. Not bad. You do get Sleep Powder. Okay. I'm going to put you with Butterfree then. Vileplume. I haven't used a Vileplume in a very long time. Decent HP, good special attack, no speed, decent defenses. Okay, you're good. Has Compound Eyes and Powders. The Powders are move reminder only. Oh, they were level 1, weren't they? I don't know if you guys can hear. The rain is really loud. Holy crap! I don't think you can, but it's really loud in here. Take me to your learn set. I like that Powder is the name of a move. That's awesome. Yeah, okay. Sleep Powder is only by... Okay. So actually... What do you get? Compound Eyes Hurricane? Compound Eyes Quiver Dance Hurricane. So you're good, but you're frail. You're very frail. You're extremely frail. So you rely on Quiver Dance sweeping, or you die in one hit. I see. You can... okay, I'm going to leave... I'm going to put this one more tier down. But that's another one that... maybe. Maybe. Alright, Victory Bell. I never used a Victory Bell because I had Fire Red as a kid. I was loved. 80, 65, 70 defenses. Decent attacks. Speed is okay. I'll put you with Vileplume. You're pretty much the same Pokemon, let's be honest. You just have more physical attacks slightly. Vespiquen. I know I'm kind of rapid firing some of these, but chime in on whatever you feel passionate about. Vespiquen has no speed, which I'm surprised about. Good defenses. Okay. You can go here. You're too good for this. Ursaring, you're pretty much Granbull, but better with no Intimidate and worse typing. Better stats, worse ability, worse typing. Put you here. We want to abuse it with Substitute, which it does, at least in Gen 9. It isn't available before the 7th gym. Okay. Victorel is a good Pokemon, especially once it gets physical moves. If it gets Leaf Blade in this, yeah, it's over. Trevenant, stop me if I'm wrong, is just a good Pokemon. Again, no speed. I'm noticing a trend. Good defenses, good physical attack. Yeah, you're just kind of a good Pokemon. Toxicroak, too. Torkoal. Torkoal, I'm going to say, is kind of a weird one. Might be a bit of an outlier. Because it has good defenses. It's decent offenses, right? Still no speed. Okay, so you're mostly just held back by your speed. And I'm not using Sun teams. Like, Drought's not really an option for me. Throw is too good. Tauros is too good. Talonflame is too good. Swoobat has simple. Does Swoobat have simple? It's not a hidden ability, is it? I think that's its regular ability. Oh, it is its hidden ability. Oh. Oh, actually. Hold on. I'm putting you in the fuck tier for now because fuck that you don't get simple. Psychic flying type is not amazing typing. You have good speed. Oh my god, your stats are worse than cast forms. Jesus Christ. You know, if you still had simple, you'd be good. But the fact that I have to use unaware or klutz, half the time you can't even use a held item. God, I hope I get an unaware one. All right, F tier for that. Swallow is a good Pokemon. Bullfish would be decent, but Intimidate is a hidden ability. Bullfish would be decent if it got Intimidate. Especially if you could use Eviolite on regular Quillfish. Yeah. Poor thing. Swanna. I have no strong feelings on Swanna one way or another. I used a Swoobat, not good. Well, so far it's one of the better things on my list. Like, if I'm building my team just out of these right here, it's probably these 6. With this as my starter, Beedrill. So, you know, it's shaping up. It's shaping up. In fact, I found out a few days ago, blew my mind. Competitive Smuggin recommends a Swallow set with only special attacks. Yes. Yes, I did, because Swallow special attacker in whatever tier it's used in, I can't freaking remember, because it got Hyper Voice. So it's like Silk Scarf Hyper Voice, if I remember correctly. Yeah, because they give it like 10 more special attack as a buff, and Hyper Voice is just higher base power. I don't know. Swallow is secretly really good, great support mon. I only knew that because I watch False Swipe Gaming. They do videos on Pokemon like that. Swallow is secretly really good, great support mon. Swallow is a weird one because it's one of the many Gen 6 Pokemon that are really obscure and you barely know they're in the game. One is a weird one because it's actually a Gen 5 Pokemon that's in. Ducklet is actually pretty good early. Boomburst, yes, thank you. Boomburst is the one I was thinking of. Not Hyper Voice, but yes, because it's 140 base power, which is really freaking good. Yeah, it got Stab, Boomburst, and a small buff. Special attack went from 50 to 75. Oh, I thought it was 65 to 75. Damn, they really... They're going crazy over there, going to 75. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. I'm going to put Swanna... What do I want to do with Swanna? Like Stab, Hurricane, Hydro Pump, right? Water Flying type is not good. It's just not. You lose so many of the resistances that you get. Oh, well, actually, okay. I lied. You still have good resistances. I think I'm mostly upset that you lose the grass resist from a flying type and the ice resist from water type. So you just kind of balance yourself out. Only one reason is Dunsparce is not in ZU. Poor thing. Gets Roost. Are you bulky enough to even use Roost? Kind of. 6375. It's not great. Okay, I'm keep you here. Swalot. I have never had anyone tell me Swalot is a good Pokemon before until JMB. So... Okay, no, actually. I did use it in Radical Red, and I did like it, but not super impressive. Hey, Dat. Welcome, welcome. I thought I say a tier list of Relican't same. This is the sorting tier. We're sorting this one. They won't be by the end. All right. Pseudo Wudo. Does anyone have strong feelings about the fake tree? Because I don't. I found them. I found them. A Unime. A Unime. Hold on. Can I share these in some way? Do I have to add like a... Let me do this. Hold on. If I turn my display capture, is it the right display? Bring this up. Okay, it's gonna be trippy on the eyes for a second. I'll just pull this up. All right, so these are to derail us for a second. I'm always working on, for one reason or another, my own ROM hack because I like making changes to Pokemon and stuff. And these are a little big. These are things I was making that I don't know how to like do anything with for like buffs and changes to Pokemon that I really love doing. And I made quite a few where I just did fun changes, like stuff that I personally would like to see out of some of these. Where's another one? Here's Cricketune. Did a Cricketune one. I turned Luxray into a pseudo legendary. That was cool. I liked that. So anyway, this is... But yeah, Watchog. I wanted him to be a normal electric type. Because why not? And actually give him usable stats and changed all these around. And then gave him electric stat. Because I feel like my boy needs it. Anyway, that's been my fun dive into folders for the day. I'm not accepting any questions. No. Don't have strong feelings about pseudo, but it's a matter of sturdy or not, and its base stats. Electric Dark Luxray, never seen that one before. Hey, I'm very proud of normal bug Cricketune because it's sound based, right? It's sound based, so it's normal type, right? And then you give it access to Stab, Boom Burst, and Hyper Voice. You basically give it the Swallow treatment. We were just talking about that. And then this was fun to code in the RPG Maker. Instrumental, where sound-based attacks have a 30% sleep chance. So anytime you use a sound-based attack, it can put the opponent to sleep, was super fun to make. And I actually got it working. I was very proud of myself for that one. And then Composer is literally just... Okay, anyway. Nerding out about that. Because I will. Watch out, be a physical or special attacker. Stats that I changed for him. His physical and special attack, I made them the same. Because I increased his special attack. I increased his special attack and I reduced his regular attack. And the reason I did that was because I really liked how his stats before were kind of symmetrical. So I wanted to keep him the same way. I didn't want to give him too much of a buff. I just wanted to make the stats make more sense. So that's what I did. Anyway. If I ever do something with those... Okay, I lied. One more. I really like this one too. The type that everyone knows he should be. With ground flying. Dodrio. I love Dodrio. I just want him to actually be useful. And Tough Claws. Look at these feet. Look at his feet. Give him good okay. I'd argue most of the Pokemon available in the wild as beta Pokemon are too good since they have 3 guaranteed perfect IVs. Most of the Pokemon available in the wild as beta Pokemon are too good. 3 guaranteed. In fairness, if we're looking at base stats, right? Whether or not they have a good IV, really they just get worse with a bad IV. If they're already considered bad with a good IV, then I'm not worried about if they have perfect ones or not. That's why I don't care about IVs when I'm doing these runs in particular, or natures or anything, because at the end of the day, they're already bad. Already bad. I don't even think Luxray should be a dark type, nor do I think it would save it. Nothing about it screamed dark type, besides the fact that he's Black Fur and Angry. Listen, Luxray, and this is always my argument for why dark type Luxray makes sense. Luxray can see through walls. It is a hunter It hunts at night. It is a ruthless predator. Dark type is literally just the evil or conniving type, right? So what part of being a hunter that can track you through walls does not work for dark type? I absolutely think it should be. Also, no, you're right. That alone is not enough to fix it. But I made it a pseudo legendary and I gave it a 600 base stat total. Tag. As he should have. As he should have. And Sucker Punch. Because dark type. Surprise attack. Sucker Punch is literally just called surprise attack. Even if he's not dark type, Luxray should get Sucker Punch because it can attack you through a wall. That's a surprise attack to me. Anyway. Still have no idea how Dodrio is able to fly because he was made in Gen 1 when they didn't care. Is the honest answer. Okay. Sudowoodo. Fuck Sudowoodo. Sudowoodo has good attack, good defense, no special defense, no speed at all. I think it has access to Sucker Punch. It does have Sturdy as an ability. Did you give an actual electric type attack? Because that's the main issue. I gave him Double Shock. Double Shock and Electro Web. Hit it, baby. He has Thunder Fang. That's not enough for you? Thunder Fang and Wild Charge, not enough for you? Sturdy or Rockhead on this. I'm not too worried about... So what? It's always going to live one hit. People only have 3 Pokemon. Okay, yeah, that might be a little much. Stunfisk. Stunfisk is F tier. There's a Pokemon Ultra Sun ROM hack out there that made Tapu Koko physical attack with Bolt Strike. Do it. Do it. What do you think about the stakeout ability Gumshoes has? If it was more... I think it was on a more competitively valuable Pokemon, it'd be interesting. Maybe it would fit Luxray too as a hunter. It would absolutely fit Luxray. In fact, Stakeout was what I almost gave it. But I wanted to keep Intimidate because it is intimidating and Intimidate makes sense for it. And I gave it Shadow Tag instead because Shadow Tag to me is like, you can't escape, right? So if something is hunting you through the walls, spoiler alert, you can't escape. But yes. They meant Sudowoodo had Thunder Fang. That'd be a weird mental image being bit by a Sudowoodo. You could still be bit by a Sudowoodo. But Bostiff also has Stakeout is pretty good. It would be pretty good on an actual viable Pokemon, but as Stunfish should be. Fuck this Flatfish. Honestly. Staraptor. Kind of just a good Pokemon, huh? Especially with Intimidate access. Solrock. Solrock has good physical attack, weirdly. Okay. Decent speed, 70. It's probably the lowest we can get with saying okay. Good HP. Rock Psychic typing, really not doing a lot for it. Levitate helps though. I don't know. I don't have particular feelings about Solrock. Will Shedinja be on the list? I purposely kept Shedinja off the list because it's really easy to cheese Shedinja. Let's be real. Let's be real. Solrock I don't think is bad enough. I don't think it's good, but I don't think it's bad. Smeargle is in the fuck tier because it was in the fuck tier for Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and I never actually got to use it. Fuck. I was a little too aggressive with the caps. There we go. Fuck this Pokemon. Fun fact, Larry Staraptor and Scarlet Violet, 5th gym leader, only has Facade and Aerial Ace. It was the only 2 Staraptor has, Facade and Aerial Ace. I would... The trial... Actually, it was more than just the trial, but this is the one where it came up the most. The trial against Tapu, or not Tapu, Hapu in Ultra Moon, where her Flygon only has Earth Power and Dragon Pulse? Something. A ground move and a dragon move. It was so easy to cheese. And then you fight Gladion right after. These are the last fights in the game before the Elite Four, right? And her Pokemon only have 2 moves. And then Gladion right after, his Crobat has Air Slash and Cross Poison. Or Air Cutter and Cross Poison, something like that. Also only 2 moves. Like, what the heck? Currently, you can get a Reckless Bearing Starly from Hordes for Reckless Brave Bird. Ooh, I like that, though. Unfortunately, too good, but I do like that. He is the worst popular option for a cool typing like Ground Electric, not to mention it farts for a cry. The poor thing can't help it. Slurpuff. Oh my god, can I use Slurpuff? I love this Pokemon, unironically. His stats aren't great, guys. Can I use him? Can I use him? Do you have any redeeming qualities? Sweetville sucks, okay? Just can't fall asleep. Whatever. Yeah, your stats are middle of the road. What do you get? Play rough. Off of 80 base attack. That's not bad. Not bad. Oh, you get Wish. Ooh. Oh, you get Wish? Oh, you get Wish. Oh. Damn it. Do you get Wish in Gen 6, though? You do. Damn it. Slurpuff in competitive was unironically amazing. How do you not have close combat? It comes free with your Staraptor. I have zero idea why there's so many Pokemon games where trainers have incomplete movesets. There really isn't an excuse. They run out of ideas. Yes. Has Unburden and Belly Drum. Okay, so it actually doesn't have Unburden in this. Slurpuff is a bit too good, but I think Aromatisse could be F tier. What about Aromatisse? Slurpuff and UBL for Gen 6. I used competitive Slurpuff back in the day. I miss my dog. I like how I searched it, but it's right here. Aromatisse. You have higher HP, higher special attack, less speed. Cool. Okay. All right. You're just actually good. With Healer as an ability. Oh my god, no ability. I know that we skipped straight to it, but I'll just grab you from up here. These were in alphabetical order. So, Slowbro is a good Pokemon. Slowking is not bad, so whatever. Skuntank. I think Skuntank is too good, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Skarmory, also too good. The monkeys! I think the monkeys are the next one up for consideration. What do we feel about the Simmies? Simmy, Sage, Seer, and Poor. They all have the same exact stats. Super cool of them. We should ban 2 and allow 1. As is our tradition around here. Some of TCG, like, why do we need to see the 100th Greninja card where Primarina hasn't been in the TCG since 2018? Exactly, because they try to do it based on popularity. Fuck that. I used Slurpuff when I X and Y playthroughs, unironically MVP when I had things like Solomons on my team. Right, but they have a speed stat, they have attack stats, and they have moves. I think most of those apply to all Pokemon, but I'm hearing you out. I'm hearing you out. Poor is good with Scald. Poor Seer is probably the least useful. They have a speed stat, they have attack stat, and they have moves. You know what? Let's just ban all Pokemon. We can't use any Pokemon now. They all have a speed stat, attack stat, and moves. Alright, so you're probably just good-ish. You are probably the worst of them, let's be honest. Switch these two. Because, what do you have? Leaf Storm? Probably Leaf Storm, which lowers your special attack. Cool. Love that you have no moves. You have to learn them from before, because you're a stone evolution. Well, that's interesting to consider. I don't like that. They share an encounter route with the bugs, Santaloon only? They do, yeah. But we can't get Caterpie anymore, so it'd only be Beedrill. And if we just get Beedrill, that's fine, but I'm kind of thinking, here's what I'm kind of thinking, right? I almost want to not allow Beedrill I know he's terrible, but hear me out. Not allow Beedrill, and then allow Semi-Sage, so that going into the Bug Gym, I have to use my Pansage only. Going into the Bug Gym with 2 Pokemon, I only have Pansage. And what? Farfetch'd? Pansage, Farfetch'd, baby. Let yourself use Semi-Serious, you can have a Fire type. I almost feel like his Fire typing makes him better, though. Semi-Serious okay, it's unpopular, let's give it a chance. Simian Trio is too good, so they all get Seed Bomb, Fire Blast, and Scald. Technically Brine, but that's bad. Respectively before you evolve it by Stone. Fire Blast sucks. Alright, well, they're all banned right now, so we'll leave them at that. But, think about it. Bug Gym Pansage. It's always an option. It's on the table. What we got next? Sigilif. I have used Sigilif competitively in multiple ways. I had a deck with Sigilif back when I was really good. Landorus EX, Darkrai EX, and Sigilif, which couldn't be hit by EX Pokemon. Best deck I ever made. And it got me second at a Cities. Fantastic. And then I used Sigilif with Psycho Shift. Flame Orb, Psycho Shift, Sigilif was really good. Love it. Not sure if any of that applies here, though. You do get Magic Guard. Okay. Sigilif is amazing. The stats say he's pretty good, too. 490. Goodbye, Sigilif. You're just kind of a good Pokemon. Love him, though. Seems to Fire Blast right before the Grass Gym, wreck everything. It says Pansear at level 34. Interesting. Okay. I never give the monkeys any credit. I'm Michael Green. Came late. I'm behind. I'm at the jump left part. Found a shiny one and used it on my Violet team. Nice. I love big pink puffball jump left. Both its abilities pretty good. Has some pretty good. It does have good stats. And Psychic Flying isn't great typing, but yeah, whatever. At least it has Stab Psychic. Sharpedo, I think, is too good. Seviper. Okay, here's the weird thing with Seviper, right? I have used it twice, but when I used it in the Elite Four in Black and or in White 2, its whole purpose was to die. It did make it to the Elite Four, but I brought it to die. And I didn't bring it to the Elite Four in Emerald. I just used it in game. So I'll probably ban it because I've already used it twice, but also it really hasn't had a chance to shine, even though I think it really could have done good in Emerald. I'll be honest with you. Seeking. Seeking I'm going to allow. One, because it's just not great. Good attack, though. 92. 92 is not amazing, but it is good. I didn't get to use a Seeking in Ultra Moon because I got a Masculine instead, and you cannot get them anywhere else. Scrafty is a good Pokemon. Scolipede is a good Pokemon. Caesar is a good Pokemon. Sock is not F tier, but I don't know how good he is. Okay, I'll put you like here. Sand Slash. Sand Slash. Good attack, good defense, bad everything else. So another Granbull situation. But no Intimidate. Seeking does get Lightning Rod. Seeking does get Lightning Rod. Yes, it does. Which, thank God, poor thing needs it. I think Sand Slash is too good, but it's not great. I'll put it down here. Okay, Rotom. So Rotom I put on here because base form Rotom has a lower base stat total than all of his other forms. So if we allow Rotom, it would only be this base form. You're looking at 50 HP, 95, 91 defenses, which is a bad 77. Okay, so no, I'm not going to allow this, but that's just for base form Rotom. Dragonite got a buff from 30 to 50 in physical defense generation. I don't know if that saves it. It's Unova Ice type, barely anything flashy. But it is above 500 base stat. I was also surprised. That was another surprising one. But it is above 500 base stat total. Weird one. Poor Granbull. Still too good to shine. I mean, if we were going to allow Granbull as a fairy type at least, this would probably be the generation to do it because there's more fairy types, which means his resistance is like everything else also resists Play Rough. You know what I mean? So we'll discuss it when we get there. We'll discuss it when we get there. Marowak is literally just worse Sand Slash. I was just thinking the same thing. Just thinking the same thing. Here, I guess we'll just look at Marowak real quick then, since we're talking about it. Yeah, lower attack, same defense, worse HP. Maybe we just allow Marowak and ban Sand Slash, since they're the same Pokemon. I don't know. My alphabet. There you are. Bingo. Very nice. Gets Solar Beam through level up for some reason. Because it can refract light, maybe? Shout out Rodon Fan for still having Levitate for some reason. Poor friend dropped an ability. What if you get hit with Smackdown? Now, oh no, wait, that hits Levitate too, doesn't it? What if, I got nothing. Reuniclus! I used one of these in my original white playthrough, I think. Yeah, you're just good. Okay. Relicanth. Died in the Elite Four, but still gonna ban him. Sorry, guy. Raichu. Actually, just a good Pokemon. Quillfish. We were just talking about this guy. Hey, Quillfish. With your 95 attack, 85 base, or 85 defense, 55, 55, 65, 85. For a general playthrough, Sand Slash is too late to be useful. Yeah, but even so, like, when I do these, I kind of have batches where, hey, I've gotten this far into the run, and I need to get more encounters, so I kind of go and get whatever I can at that point. So before the Elite Four, I kind of run and go get everything I need to get, which means we would still get Sand Slash, so probably too good. Mulberry Garchomp tries to Earthquake. Right? I was trying to think of an example that would avoid the flying typing, but then Levitate would still be useful. But everything I can think of avoids Levitate, but the flying typing would be useful. So it's still redundant. I don't know. Sand Slash between Gym 7 and 8. Cubone is before Gym 2. Thank God for early Cubone. I will accept that. Mulberry Garchomp. Oh yeah, I read that. All right, Quillfish. Quillfish. Poison Point or Swift Swim. Poison Point's the only one that's actually any kind of useful to us. I think the best thing this does in most Nuzlockes is Explode, right? And I don't play with exploding moves, generally speaking. I do if it's a challenge or I'm hacking, I have to, but generally speaking, I don't play with Explosion. I don't outright ban it, I just don't like using it. I think I'm good to allow Quillfish. Because what do you have for stab? Poison Jab. Alright, Quagsire. Quagsire will ban too. Just for the sake of being banned. Politoed. Politoed actually has 10 less base stats than Poliwrath, I found out. Because Poliwrath is automatically banned at 510. Then Politoed is still 500. Poor thing. Probably still too good for this though. Flustle and Minun. Let's just do them together, shall we? Is it fair to say that Plusle with the higher special attack should probably be banned, and then Minun can be allowed because 75, 95, 60 HP, 50 base physical defense, 85 special. They both suck. They both suck. We do better. I'll put them side by side for now. The way Rotom Fan is useful is under circumstances, Mold Breaker, Earthquake situations. Switch in on your opponent's Mold Breaker Excadrill. Wow, I could not think of his name. It was killing me. Pinsir. Pinsir's too good. I don't know if you're a good Pokemon or you're too good. Pidgeot. Okay, I need opinions on Pidgeot. because, again, we're not using megas, right? So it's a 479 base stat total, has 101 speed, 80 attack, but it's like 70, so 83, 75, 70, 70. So not even considering the 270s and special attack. Your physical is only 80, 75, and 83 HP. I don't know if it's F tier, but I didn't realize how bad Pidgeot was. Like extremely. Especially when it mega evolves and most of the extra stats go into special attack. So you mega evolve it from a physical attacker into a special attacker because of No Guard Hurricane. Pidgeot sucks. Say Pika clones are fair game. I'll allow both just because they're pretty interchangeable anyway. And then I feel like you would get them in the same area, so we'll just let fate decide. We'll just let fate decide. Burn Fan is actually useful at avoiding Lysandre's Mega Gyarados, Moldbreaker, Earthquake, but that's super situational. I roll up with my Fan Rotom. Not worse than Beedrill, which is currently banned. Did I ban Beedrill? No. Beedrill's still allowed. I was just talking about if we did ban it, then we would only be able to use Hand Sage for the first gym. But no, Beedrill's still here. Poor Pidgeot. Alright. Pelipper. I think I'll just ban Pelipper. Decent bulk, not good HP, but it's fine. It's not good, but it's fine. Plus it actually gets Drizzle in this, which does help it. So, Pangoro was almost not banned for the last playthrough because, well, I don't know why. Because we're being more lenient. I think this is too good. 95, 120, yeah. No speed, though. You're not a good Pokemon, but you can go here. Pachirisu. Pachirisu, I used in Platinum. But I can't remember. I don't think it died. I'm pretty sure I only had one death in that playthrough, but I think I stopped using it because it fell off so hard. And since I used Deden in the last one, I'm probably banning Deden in this one, even though it died. It was really good and fairy typing is good. I think I'm going to allow Plusle. You guys down here kind of suck. Very cool. Actually, scripted to get a Pidgey on the first route if you buy Pokeballs beforehand. The reason I know is because of Eternal X, which swapped out the Pidgey for a Torchic. Really? Huh. I thought it was Bunnelby. Anyway. I haven't touched X and Y in so long. It's been longer from me playing X and Y than it has been for me playing Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. So. Pachirisu's oddly defensive, and his moveset lends towards that pretty well if you're playing doubles. Nuzzle's not bad. Good, Gen 6. Nuzzle's not bad. At least fast. Does not get Super Fang. Oh, it does get Super Fang. Super Fang, Thunder Wave. So what? Super Fang, Thunder Wave. That's it. Toxic. This is my toxic user. Octillery. Octillery has good offensive stats. Okay, bulk with it's basically cast form bulk, right? With no speed. I have no strong feelings on Octillery. I have no strong feelings. It is very strong. I think Wobbuffet should be and could be better. But it only does one thing. But it only does one thing. My argument for Wobbuffet was that the Pokemon in this game that you fight are so weak that Counter and Meerkote don't do a lot of damage. Was kind of my only... But okay, Bulky maybe with Toxic Stall, if that's what I'm doing. I'll ban it. Octillery has lots of coverage. Octillery is good in the right situation. Any Pokemon's good in the right situation. But Octillery does have good offensive stats, so... It does have good coverage. I know it gets like Rock Blast, Bullet Seed, and all that, so... You're not a good Pokemon, but you can go here. Noctowl. I can't think of anybody who likes Noctowl. 50, 50, 86, 96, 70. God, every time I use this in Radical Red, I want to cry. I'm putting this in F tier. Fuck this Pokemon. Actually, gets pretty much every beam move. Every beam and blast move, it feels like, yeah. Ninjask, I'm going to ban because I don't know why Flygon didn't. I was very happy to be able to use it in Emerald, but I don't need to use it again. Ninjask is a good Pokemon. I will stand by that. Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime has 40 HP. Mr. Mime has 40 base HP. What? Really? Really? I like him. I used him my first ever Silver playthrough. I'm sorry. Gen 2 Pokemon need help. Gen 2 Pokemon need help. All right, Mr. Mime has 40 base HP, 65 base defense, 120 special defense, 100 special attack, and 90 speed. I think it's good as an offensive sweeper in compared to what else we might have available. And it does have fairy typing in this. But man, you're frail physically. God damn. Mothim. So, said a million times, I'll continue to say it. Mr. Mime is underrated in Pokemon Unite, maybe. Mothim. I did not have Mothim available to me in Platinum. It was not allowed. I don't really know why. So it's got 94 special attack, sure, 94 physical attack. So it's an attacker, right? But you only have 66 speed, and you only have 50 of either defensive plus 70 HP. I'm going to allow Mothim, and I'm going to allow Mothim side by side with Wormadam, right? And so my reason here is going to be, when I get a Burmy, I'm not going to have like the option here. I don't know that I'm getting Wormadam or Mothim. Whichever one I get first, male or female, will determine which one of these I have to work with. Because neither of them are amazing, but it's also not something I can really plan for. So even if they end up being good, I have to form a strategy around them, not knowing which one I have. And I don't know where you get Burmy in this game. So I'm going to allow Mothim. Curse thought of the day, Miss Mime. Miss Mime or Mrs. Mime? Mrs. Mime. Oh, God. Miltank. I know somebody said earlier it's probably too good. I do think I agree. For some reason, it has 100 speed, which is weird. You have good bulk, good physical bulk, decent special. Yeah, you're just kind of a good Pokemon. Mighty Yenna, though. Notoriously a bad Pokemon. Also, weak to Fairy. So, thinking I might just allow this one right off the bat. I don't even know if there's too much to look into. It has Intimidate, right? Yeah, Intimidate or Quick Feet. Okay, fair enough. And then... yeah. 70 HP, 70 defense, 60... you have no bulk whatsoever. Division 6 here. She's unmarried, of course. Oh, okay, my bad. I was confused by the Mr. Mime. Yeah. Hermes on the route right outside of Sandaloon Forest. Oh, good. So we can take another bug type into the bug gym. Love that for us. Dude, our bug gym team is looking like Burmy, Weedle. No, it'll be a Beedrill by then. Burmy, Beedrill, and Farfetch'd. Wait. Can you get Farfetch'd? Let me look at where you get Farfetch'd. Because part of me is remembering, is that a trade only? Even in Gen 8 or Gen 6, whatever? Oh, trade a Bunnelby in Santa Lune City. We can't do that. Uh-oh. Idea is X exclusive and only available after Gem 6. Oh yeah, that's definitely reason to allow it. Make sure to allow Greninja because it's weak to Fairy. I'm not allowing everything weak to Fairy. I'm just taking it into consideration. You sure you don't want to do a bug type Nuzlocke? I'm pretty sure I would like to not, actually. We can't even get Farfetch'd for the first gym. The first gym is literally just going to be Burmy and Beedrill. I mean, I've done worse, right? I've done worse. Ninkata says hi. But goddamn. Wackland, the in-game trade should be banned, so it's actually a good nature in IVs. Again, I'm not worried about nature IVs or anything. Bad Pokemon are bad. But I'm banning it not because of the Pokemon, but I'm banning it because I can't get a Bunnelby. Technically speaking. I can't get a Bunnelby. But we can get it on Route 22. Wherever the fuck that is. Probably after all the gyms. This map means nothing to me. I'm looking at it, I'm like, yeah, no, I see, I understand, yeah. No, I don't. Let's go by levels. Oh, okay, it's not too far off, maybe. Yellow flowers, oh god. Level 26, so that's gonna be what? 3 gyms in, probably? Oh, 2 gyms in. That's right. These are the games that you do gym 1 right away, and then you have to climb a fucking mountain and go over the hill and through the woods and have like a grandiose 3-hour adventure before you get to the second gym, right? Jesus. Couldn't you temporarily catch one? I could, right? I could allow myself and be like, oh, well, we caught a Bunnelby on the first route, and even though we can't use it as a viable encounter, we can trade it for Farfetch'd. I could allow that, but I'm not going to, because mostly just because that would make the first gym super trivial. And a lot of times in these F-tier runs, what I've noticed is that the first gym really is kind of a challenge, other than Platinum, which obviously is my first video for the series. But otherwise, focusing on that first gym being a real challenge has been really interesting. So, you want to see a Sunkern beat Sharon? Go for it. Ban Onyx because it's a punishment to use it. Well, fortunately, I'm not allowing Onyx at all, and Steelix is actually banned. So I'm already ahead of you on that one. All right, I'm gonna allow Mightyena because you get it so late. It's weak to terrible typing. It does have Intimidate, but if I get 2 Intimidate users, then so be it. I don't actually see a world where I get Mawile. I'm gonna be honest with you, because I'm pretty sure it shares a location with Sableye, right? Meowstic. So Meowstic has a shtick, right? Where the female is offensive and the male is defensive. But they have the same stats, they just have different move pools. Is that what it is? Something like that. Something like that. Yeah, okay. So in Gen 6, they both get Fake Out. Fake Out is good. They both get Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch is good. Mawa is Glittering Cave and Sableye's Reflection Cave. Well, then, hell yeah. I could use 2 gremlins. That's awesome. I need to look at these. So what I did last time too, right? After we finished the tier list, I took all of the encounters and I listed them out by where I get them so that I could know, like, when I went to an area, what I was going to get in that area. And that was really helpful for Ultramoon. That was really, really helpful. Problem was I still got super lost with all the islands in Ultra Moon. Hopefully this one won't be as bad. I don't know if I want to allow either of these. If only because they actually do have decent special attack. I mean, decent. It's 83, right? 83 is okay. You've got good speed. You have fake out. So you're always going to be able to switch in. You're always going to be able to fake out. You're always going to be able to, if you're female, you're going to fire off whatever the hell you're firing off. But male actually might be the better for this kind of run anyway. And I think female is too strong. So I'm gonna put both of these in too good. Medicham I'm just gonna ban because pure power, and I don't want to do the shenanigans of, I don't think it even has another ability. So Masquerain, if I remember, is banned. 10 steps before we're gonna put Chatot, Chimecho, and Corsola in F tier. Chatot, Chimecho? We put Chimecho in F tier? Interesting. I mean, probably, maybe. Masquerain has okay speed, decent special attack. Would be a max attack you'd allow for this kind of run? I'm not really putting a limit on like the highest of a stat, right? I'm just in general. So like, okay, Medicham. So Medicham does not have fantastic stats across the board, but having effectively 120 base attack, plus your psychic fighting typing with good speed, I would just sweep things with this, right? Especially in this game where people only have like 3 or 4 Pokemon. I would use Medicham against the Ice Gym. I would use it against the Steel type Gym Leader. I could even use this against anything neutral, right? Like the Dragon type. I just wouldn't be able to use it against Fairies, really. So maybe not in the champion fight, but otherwise, I think Medicham too easily sweeps because of dual stab. It's not even necessarily because of pure power, but because of pure power, it puts it over the edge of, yeah, this would absolutely dominate in a fight. Masquerain got stat buff in Gen 7, which is 1 gem too late. These are its buff stats. And that, kids, is why we scroll on this page. You're damn right. So this is only base 80 special attack. Interesting. It got a buff in Gen 7. I didn't even realize they buffed Pokemon in Gen 7. I thought the last buff was Gen 6, but good for them. Good for them. So this version of Masquerain sucks. I'm gonna allow it. I don't know where you get Surskit, but now I feel like I have too many intimidating Pokemon. So goodbye, Mawile. You're the best of the 3 with your Steel Fairy typing, and as much as I want to use my little Gremlin, for now you get to go above because, again, Steel Fairy. I did ban it in the last playthrough, in the last tier list too. So Steel Fairy typing, man, is too good. Zoroark I'm looking at the wrong thing. Mantine. Oh, Mantine. 140 special defense. Jesus Christ. 70 bait. I mean, you're not good, but you're not bad, so I'm gonna ban you. Another fairy type with Intimidate ban. We're constantly being bamboozled over here. It's a tough life, man. Manectric. Boogie woogie woogie. I don't think Manectric's F tier with 105 speed special attack. Yeah. Here. Magcargo, instant F tier. Instant F tier. These are not really in order in the tier, because there's not really a point to me doing that. So I don't know why I bother, but you know, this feels like a good place for Magcargo right here. Malamar is just good, right? Does it get contrary superpower right off the bat? Dude, Suction Cup Malamar. What if we get Suction Cup Malamar? It does not get superpower. Oh, it does get superpower. Okay. Banning Malamar. Lunatone. I'm going to put Lunatone with Solrock. We didn't ban Solrock. I don't feel a need to ban Lunatone. Or we didn't allow Solrock, I don't feel a need to allow Lunatone. So, go there. I don't know where Solrock ended up. There you go. Ludicolo, probably just a good Pokemon. Linoon? Is Extreme Speed an egg move? Elmer's kind of a nuke late game. Okay. Yeah, I agree. Okay. Linoon has decent... good speed. Not good attack. No bulk. Does get Belly Drum, which is hard to pull off as is, but especially harder when you have no bulk to back it up after the fact. Does not get Extreme Speed by level up, so it is probably an egg move, right? Oh no, it's a tutor move. It's a tutor move, right? You get Extreme Speed. I guess you don't even get Extreme Speed. That must have been like an old game tutor move or something, or like a special transfer move, maybe. I don't know. It does get play rough. Oh, event move. That's what I'm thinking of. But even still, kick up Shenanigans, substitute Belly Drum. I am seeing Belly Drum, Citrus Berry being pretty good. I don't know what you run it with, though, because you don't want to double edge that. I guess Headbutt as a move relearner, possibly. Fury Swipes. Strength. Strength is in this game, right? Yeah, they're still HMs. This is before. Yeah, okay. Alright. You're not good, but you can go like... Lantern. Lantern's not F tier. And there's just no way to say it's not F tier. Left Key is actually just a good Pokemon. Kecleon I'm going to allow because I did not get to use it, and I want to. In Ultra Moon, so... I caught it! I caught it with full intent to use it, and I didn't. And the only reason my Spindo was shown to be caught was because I actually used it in one fight against Gladion, but I couldn't even use Kecleon for that. I'm a failure to Kecleon, I'm sorry. Kangaskhan's good. Jinx is too fast with dual stab. Illumise has like flatter encore and like all the things it wants. Oh, return. Yeah, return. I forget. They removed return, so I forget that that's a move. Huntail. Have any of you actually used the Clamperl evolutions before? Very curious. I haven't, for obvious reasons. It's kind of hard to use. I have not used them in-game. 104. 104 attack. You get Aqua Tail. Oh, you don't get Sucker Punch. Interesting. Aqua Tail, Bite, Baton Pass. Shell Smash, Baton Pass. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna put you. Houndoom is good. Heracross is far too good for this. Helioisk. All right, Helioisk. With your 109 speed, 109 special attack, I feel like if I allowed Manectric for that, or if I didn't, God, I'm getting these mixed up. I feel like if I banned Manectric for that, then I have to ban you for that too, right? You have Volt Switch. Oh yeah. Helioisk, you would have been so much fun. You would have actually been so much fun to use. Heat More. Does anyone have strong feelings about Heat More at all? I have even less strong feelings about it after looking at stats. 85, 66, 66 defenses. 65 speed. Good mixed attacker, but that's where all of its stat points went. And you're only going to be using special attack because it's 105. Damn. Definitely not me. I remember Huntail and Goreby's can be found in the wild. Oh, Huntail and X-Gorbis and what? Interesting. Doesn't Heatmore get Flame Lash? Does Flame Lash exist in Gen 6? Do not see a Flame Lash. also gonna be using Flamethrower. Flamethrower, Incinerate, Inferno. Flame Lash wasn't moved until 7. Yeah. Flame Lash did not exist yet. I mean, I don't know if it's F tier, but it's certainly not good. It's certainly not good by any stretch. I'm gonna put it down here. Kalucha is good. Hariyama is good. Grumpig. Oh, I think Grumpig is our next actual F tier. 65, 110. Oh no, actually, you might be too good. Here's the problem with this. So many Pokemon nobody wants to use because they're bad, right? They're bad Pokemon. Nobody wants to use a Grumpig. But on they're too good. They're actually too good for what they are, right? 90 special attack, 80 speed, 80 HP with 110 special defense. I mean, you're not taking any physical hit very well, but you're doing fine for yourself otherwise. You've got Psy-Shot. Oh my god, hold on. Go here. You even get Bounce. That's really funny. Psychic, Psy-Shock. You only have Psychic, but that's obviously your stab. You got plenty you get from TMs, though. Charge Beam. Shadow Ball. That's something. Grumpig was in the Emerald Trash Lock. The ROM hack. It's not a good Pokemon, but it's not terrible. $80, $45, $65. I'm gonna put down here with Heatmore. We'll revisit those. We'll revisit. Goodbye, Gramble. Gorgeist is too good. Let's be real. Gothitelle is too good. Gorbis is too good. Golurk is definitely too good. Golem? I feel like Golem is too good. No speed. Multiple 4 times weaknesses is not helpful. Under 30 defense, that's 65 base defense. You fight a water type Elite 4 member, so that's not great. I'm gonna put you down here. Golduck. Golduck with your Noah hundreds across the board, pure water typing. Useless ability of Damp or Cloud9. You, sir, might make the F tier cut. Golem and all the Gen 1 trade evos are definitely too good. The rest of them are. But Golem is the only... I think the rest of them are actually in the 500 and above. I think Golem has the lowest base stat total. But Golem himself is mostly held back by his weaknesses and lack of speed. So, I don't know. Oh, nope, I lied. Gengar is also 500. But yeah, Gengar is here. Garbodor. Garbodor I really want to allow. I was looking at it earlier. It also has no hundreds. It's got 80 HP, 82, 82. So it's got decent defenses, though. It's got good physical. Nope, I can't allow it. Pure poison typing is actually good in this because you are weak to ground, but you are super effective against fairy and you resist fairy. So you have plenty of opportunities to switch in on things. You're gonna be really good against Diantha, too. Alright. Barrette. I feel like I want to allow Ferret. We banned Lanoon, but I feel like we can allow Ferret. Right? 90 speed, 60 or 76 attack. With what? Slam? Oh, you get Baton Pass. Interesting. You don't get Trouble Shell after Gem 6 in the garbage can in the Lost Hotel. Until after Gen... But which one is the Fairy Gym? The Fairy Gym is bleh. The Fairy Gym is 6. So that is helpful for that, right? But I feel like Garbodor is still really good in the Elite 4. I'm trying to say her name. Mayeb? Hi, Mayeb. You'll correct me. Tidy Up doesn't exist yet, so Fur is pretty safe. It's just bad enough. A lot of Gen 2 mons being allowed. Should tell you everything you need to know about how I feel about Gen 2. I should allow some more Gen 6 Pokemon, but there's not a lot of Gen 6 Pokemon. So we're banning Furfrou. Too good. Banning Furfrou. Floatzel, I think, is too good. You can go like here-ish. Your Psychic Gym immediately after the Fairy Gym. For diversity's sake, I'll be honest, right, with where I'm standing right now, for diversity's sake, we might allow these 3. But I'm waiting to see how much this fills out, if at all. Ban Bidoof because you want to make this challenge too hard. You don't want God to OHKO everything. Well, fortunately for us, I don't think Barrel's in this game. No, I lied. He's right there. He probably will be banned, though, because I think he gets unaware, right? Ferrothorn is obviously a good Pokemon. Fiero. Oh, Fiero, you silly goose with your 90 attack and 100 speed and lack of anything else going for you at all whatsoever. What do you get? Like Aerial Ace? Drill Peck. Aerial Ace. You get U-turn. Okay, I really don't know about Fiero, but I'm gonna put him down here for now. Put you with these 3. I think Sudowoodo's had a case to be allowed as not available until Gym 8 and Hordes in the Woods. Oh, interesting. So my main argument against Sudowoodo was kind of my main argument against Golem too, right? Because all trainers in this game have like 3 or 4 Pokemon at most, at least the major trainers, right? You're gonna always be able to start, survive a hit, and KO something. Or KO something, something else comes in, survive a hit, KO something. You're never in danger of dying to something. And even if you just have a Pokemon that can guarantee take out 1, you're already in a really good position because they only have like 3 Pokemon. I'm gonna look up the Team Flare fights. Hold on. Because I don't know how bad Lysander is, really. Even Lysander only uses 4 Pokemon. Minshao, Pyro, or Honchkrow, and Gyarados. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I'll put you down here too. Okay. Exploud. I feel like I should ban Exploud. Not because he's good, but because he's better than he was in Emerald. I'm banning Escavalier. Because he is actually kind of good. I'm going to ban Emolga. Because Electric Flying is the best typing of Pika clones, and I've already allowed too many Pika clones for me to be happy. So, you know, give me something. You're too good of a Pokemon. Who has great coverage and good stats where it matters. It also gets Sucker Punch, which is weird, but, you know, whatever. And if Sudowoodo can get Sucker Punch, then Luxray definitely should also get Sucker Punch. Just saying. Durant. Durant sucks. It's my favorite Pokemon, but it sucks. 109 speed, 109 attack, 112 defense. Hold on, you might not. Well, you have 58 attack, 58 HP. And hustle, right? Yeah, do the hustle. So during my Pokemon White Nuzlocke that I did like so long ago, on Twitch, I had a grandiose plan to use Hustle Durant to KO Zoroark with X Scissor, right? And it missed the attack. I did end up winning, but it missed the attack and I was heartbroken. Someone who uses Vanillix, don't use Vanillix. The Horde encounter requires a lot of grinding to get going. All right, we're using Vanillix. That's all I needed to hear. Dunsparce I'm gonna ban because it legitimately it's a good Pokemon. I don't know why it's given so much hate. It's a good Pokemon. Dugtrio 2. Druddigon I think is too. I'm also not allowing this, by the way. Okay. Drudigan. Oh, it's right here. Huh. Drudigan, you have like good stats. You just don't have like any good attacks going for you, huh? Which I am sorry. Dragon Claw, Superpower, Night Slash. Oof. And then special attacks, which I mean your special no, this is your special attack. Oh, your special attack sucks. Oh god. Bulldoze, okay. If Jarvis Hustle, it's F tier, anything else it's B or A. Even Swarm? I think it's better with Swarm than it is with Hustle? I mean, maybe. Left or right, my brought one specifically counter Danthus Mega Guard and I ate shit. Almost cost me a friend. Yeah. 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 Sheer Force is pretty good. Sheer Force is pretty good. Sheer Force Strut is pretty good. Poor thing. Driftblim is way too bulky and has way too many support options and Baton Pass and like good stuff going for it. Drapions a good Pokemon. Dragalge has really good typing and good stats. Dodrio, I don't think is F tier by any stretch. But it has 110 attack, 110 speed. Plus what? Return is in this game, we said, right? So return Brave Bird. If it gets Brave Bird, you have huge power and you're ground normal type, so that just makes you good. Deden we're banning because I used it in the last run, and Fairy Electric is really good at Volt Switch. Plus, you know, cute little guy in general. Plus, I've got enough Pika clones. Again, Crustle, Shell Smash, X Scissor, really good. Crawdaunt, yeah, you're actually a good Pokemon again. Corsola, you get to be F tier. Clawitzer, I already saw your stats. You're too good. Chimecho. Drea is literally a better Fiero. Exactly. Huge power is hidden. Huge power is its hidden ability. Oh my god, you're right. Well, then he sucks. Wait, he's got 56 attack. Man has less attack than Fletchinder. All right, fucking F tier you go, buddy. Jesus. Fiero is Diet Dodrio, so Fiero is borderline. The Dodrio is way too good. Yeah. Yeah. There's only between 20 and 31, and that's not a range that we get any major battles in this, so, because we jumped to 25 before the second gym. That's crazy. All right. We're going to allow Diggersby, which, weirdly enough, does actually mean I could get the... Blizzard is trying to update my computer. What was I... We could actually catch Bunnelby and trade it for the Farfetch, but then I miss out on an encounter. So that's decision making, and I like having to make decisions. So we're gonna allow Diggersby. Flash Cannon is post game only for Vanilla, so you're stuck with Ice Beam is a good attack. Can't even explode because the team was post. Okay, you're making me too curious about Vanillux now. Let's look at it. So Vanillux is one that I'm pretty borderline on, but it has good stats, like decently. The 95 attack is pretty wasted. 71 HP is not amazing, but 85, 95 defenses is good. 79 speed it's okay. It does get Snow Warning. Oh no, it doesn't get Snow Warning. Oh, so it's only Ice Body, so it has no ability. Very cool. Love to see it. Love to see it. And then in Gen 6, you do have Freeze Dry from Move Reminder. Acid Armor, Avalanche, so that's physical. So Icy Wind. Okay, so then yeah, Ice Beam. Flash Cannon, you said is post game. That makes sense to me. So Is it? Is it? Hmm. It does only have Ice Beam, but it does have Ice Beam, right? God, it really has no other attacking moves, does it? Huh. Yeah, I guess the question is, how good is an Ice Beam machine? Yeah, exactly. Ice Beam machine. Sorry, our Ice Beam machine is broken. Dude, you can't even tutor Water Pulse to it in X and Y. I'll tell you where I'm seeing a strat though, because it's got a lot of weaknesses, but it's defensive enough that I could probably substitute Toxic on it. Maybe I can use it as a light screen or reflect setter, potentially. Does it even get reflect? No, it just gets it just gets light screen. I hate Pokemon like that. I hate Pokemon like that, where it's like, nah, you just get one of them. If we allow it, it's gonna be the highest stat Pokemon that we have. I think. Pretty sure. Oh, wait. We can't. You made me start looking at him. He's 535. Yeah, he would be the highest, but he's banned because he's 500. So apparently Ice Beam Machine is in fact broken because he's in the 501 club. Had me looking over there. Silly guy. All right, Chimecho. 75, 50, 80, 95, 90, 65. Oh, you're really not bad. N used one on his champion team. Yeah, well, N is a Zoroark and needs to fuck off. Back to where he came from. I am N's #1 hater. If N has one hater, it's me. If I'm dead, then N has one less hater. How does that saying go? Oh, Chimecho. Chimecho is adorable. I'm not arguing that he's not adorable. But does he suck as a Pokemon? Extrasensory at level 46, guys. Don't worry about it. Psyshock, Calm Mind. Okay, you're probably pretty good, actually. Where did I do this? There it is. Okay. Poor Ice Beam Machine that also potentially troll with sheer cold if you want to. Poor Ice Beam Machine. It's fine. Immunity for switches, screen, status move, stab, sidekick. Yeah, it's not bad. Plus potential Calm Mind setup sweeper, which is not terrible at all. Even has Trick Room if you really want to get crazy with it. I don't think it's a good Pokemon, but it's below good. It's not F tier. Chatot. Chatot was allowed in my Platinum playthrough, but I never used it. And you know what? I think it's going to get its chance to shine here because 91, 92 is not enough for me to say that the 45, 42 base defenses are good. So we're going to put you down here, buddy. You can be the better bird. There you go. You can go there. Psyshock is on Victory Road and Psychic requires Waterfall, which is after Gym 8. Well, but it gets extrasensory, don't worry. Extrasensory Calm Mind. It'll be fine. Carnivine was also one that was allowed before. I don't think much has changed. You've got 74 defense, 72 defenses. It's not bad. For HP, 100 attack. I don't think you get anything move-wise, though. Gen 6, please. You get Ingrain that I really can't use. You get Stockpile, which, okay. You do not get Leech Seed. You don't get U-Turn or anything fancy. You get Power Whip at 50. Crunch. Carnivine just kind of bad, though, huh? Oh, boy. I think I'm going to allow it. I think I'm going to allow Carnivine. Like here. Carbink I'm going to ban. AZ84. Yeah, it gets Power Whip. Power Whip and Crunch, and that's about it. Chatot is a monster with Boom Burst. I hope so. Chuckle's BST is too high. It is. It is. So the weird ones that stood out to me on this for too high base stat total. Cryogonal. Go-Goat. This is Gliscor, not Gligar, so that one's not surprising. Yeah, Shuckle right here. I guess that's it, but those ones got me. Bisharp is actually just a good Pokemon, and I love him very much. Good Barrel. I don't think Simple is a hidden ability. I think Simple is a regular ability on this, which means he's really, really good. Yeah. Goodbye, Barrel. Blossom. Ah, the worst Bioplume. It's 490 base stat total. Yeah, I'm not going to ban Blossom because... Or I'm not going to allow Blossom because we're allowing Carnivine, and Carnivine is a worse Blossom. Let's be real. I mean, Shuckle is too good? It does. It does mean Shuckle is too... Shuckle is technically, as of right now, you can take this to the bank. I'm saying it right here. Shuckle is officially ranked higher than Slowbro and Caesar. Ridiculous. And all of these here. So, by my official count, it's ranked higher. You're welcome. Ban Barrel. Oh, absolutely ban Barrel. Not even for the good stab coverage, for the simple and whatever the fuck you want to do with it. Curse or whatever. Masculine I'm banning because I don't want to use it. We're using Seeking. Banette I'm banning because I used it last time. Azumarill I'm banning because it's going to ruin the entire game. Audino has good defenses and good support. So you're banned. Arbok. I've always wanted to use an Arbok. Please let me use Arbok. Please let me use Arbok. Oh my god, I might actually be able to use Arbok. 60, 69, 79, 80. Let's see. So those are its Gen 7. So Gen 6 stats here. What they buff? They buff his attack. So attack's only actually 85. 80 speed, 85 attack. Are there any ghost types that are unbanned? Sableye. We get Sableye. Allow Abomasnow. Hail isn't helpful. Its typing is bad. Its typing is bad. We might allow Abomasnow, actually. Let's see. Punk's okay. Really underwhelming. Great ability. And Poison is good now. Poison is good now in this. And it does have Intimidate. So. Au revoir, Arbok. If we're allowing Mightyena because it's a Intimidate Dark type weak to Fairy, then Arbok being banned because it's good against Fairy Intimidate makes sense to me. So I'm good with that. Amoonguss is a good Pokemon. Altaria is a good Pokemon. Alola, same reason as Audino, is just too supportive. A Selgor, I think, is just too fast, if I'm being honest. 145 with base 100. Yeah, okay. You're actually good. Absol's a good Pokemon. Abomasnow. Nothing over 100, but 390s. Oh, not in defenses, though. In attack. Ugh. Yeah, I'm good to allow Abomasnow. Why not? Normally I allow Banette because it's only available at Gym 8 in the Pokemon Village garbage cans like Thursday or something. I would also normally allow Banette, but I used it for a lot of the last playthrough. I'm good to try something different. Yoink. We'll allow Abomasnow. So here's the main... Okay, so like Basculin, Carbink, Banette, these guys, and there are a few others. This one. I'm not using these ones because I used them in the last playthrough, or this one too, or previous playthroughs, and they actually ended up being pretty good. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna compromise, and I'm gonna allow these freaks for diversity's sake to kind of round out our tier list here. Then we can like bump some of these down so that we can look like we actually tried, you know. That and then. Yeah, okay, cool. This being the F tier, what do you guys think? If you have grievances, air them now, and we can discuss. Are you gonna allow megas? No megas. No. So no mega Abomasnow, no mega Mawile, no mega nothing. No mega Sableye, nothing. Arbok also gets Earthquake for some reason. It got Fisher through TM in Gen 1. Jesus. It's got a thick tail. It's got a thick tail. You could thump the ground with that. How many physical fairy types are there that are an actual threat in game that we're fighting? That we have to fight against? Mawile? Or just like physical fairy types in general? Granbull, technically speaking. I'm just thinking, so fairy type being the new type, I remember a lot of trainers using it and a lot of wild fairy types. And I know there's a gym dedicated to it, and then obviously the champion uses a fairy type. So, at least one. So, fairy types are pretty prominent. Oh yeah, I fucking love Heatmore, right? Can't use Durant, but I can use what eats him. I agree with that. I think that's why it's so easy. You don't need half the mons in this F tier anyway. No, I probably won't. I would like to... XY is really easy. What I'm probably going to do is I'm going to start from like the ones I consider to be the worst. Because obviously this is going to be my starter Pokemon, Beedrill. Good on me, right? I can't get Farfetch'd until later. Who else did we say I get? I get Wormadam, so either one of these. So I get 2 bugs as my starters, which is super, super cool. Is that specifically Wormadam Grass, or can you use Bad Seeds? Or is specifically Wormadam Grass? We banned Trash Cloak and Ground and Sandy Cloak. I don't even know where I put Sandy Cloak. Here it is. This one because we used it really well in Platinum, and this one because typing makes it slightly better, even if the stats are slightly worse. And this one has the worst overall. Quillfish might use a pretty sweet Intimidate Pivot Core. I desperately want Quillfish to be good. I desperately wish he was good. And I want him to be. So I'm okay with him being okay in this. XY is easy, but it's genuinely fun experience to explore even Nook and Kearney. It can be. Yeah. I have projects on his art. No, Nuzlocke is great for support. What about allowing just Shedinja? So I'm banning Shedinja. In fact, it's not even on the list, but I'm not allowing Shedinja because it is very easy to play around for a Nuzlocke where you can basically wall your opponent if you play it well. It's like always having immunity, right? So having something on your team with an immunity is really, really good in Nuzlockes because you can manipulate the opponent into, you can manipulate the AI into free switch-ins, which is really, really good. And Shedinja has so many immunities that you get to use that a lot more often. Are you saying Heatmore is worse than Simisear, or is it just based on location? Well, again, honestly, I haven't played Kalos in so long, I'm not familiar with the locations. But Heatmore having only 65 speed and 105 special attack versus Simisear, which has slightly lower special attack at 98 but 101 speed, I feel like this makes him pretty good. Plus, this one's more of a mixed attacker, whereas the move pool on Heatmore lends itself to being specifically a special attacker. So I don't personally hold one over the other for being better or worse. They're pretty interchangeable as Pokemon, but if you're fast in a Nuzlocke, then you win. Is kind of the way to look at it. Because I actually we were talking about maybe allowing one of the monkeys, but we decided on none of them because their speed makes them good. Their speed makes them good. Have a Shedinja and make it hold Sticky Barb. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's a good idea. My main problem with Heatmore is you can only really use Flamethrower. You're not gonna be doing physical. If you are, you're gonna be like Bug Bite Flamethrower, which is really weird. But he's got no other moves. So this is basically what we were talking about with Vanillux, right? So you've got your other. You can use Focus Blast if you want to, do that. But your other moves on here are physical. Like Aerial Ace is physical. You're going to be a mixed attacker if you want to have any other type moves. Otherwise, you just have Flamethrower, which really sucks for him. Yeah, Heatmore has much worse coverage options and slow. Yeah. Heatmore does not have a lot going for him, the poor thing. The poor thing. We can stockpile. I can actually use stockpile on this. I wish Heatmore was better. It's a cool design. It's a really cool Pokemon. And it might be fun to allow it. It might be fun to allow it. What I'm going to do from here is when I start mapping out locations for these things, I don't think I'll allow anything else. Like, if anything, maybe you. And again, might reconsider Wobbuffet. But I think this is what I'm going to stick to. And when I start mapping out their locations for where they can be found and win in the game, then I'll decide if something is too powerful for where it is. And I either will not get it until later in the game, like I did with Shiinotic in Ultra Moon, or I will just ban it outright. I'm pretty good about making those changes in the video too, so yeah, it's whatever. Bug Bite is so funny. Heatmore for most Pokemon, it means I'm a bug and I'll bite you. For Heatmore, it means I'll bite the bug. Bite the bug. Bite the bug. All right. I guess I can start seeing some of those. Yeah. Okay. All right. I think that's going to be it then. That is the tier list. We're done. We did it. Wow. I expected this tier list to take less time than last one, but it also took 2 hours. Jesus Christ. Do I want to be done streaming though, or do I want to do something else? Thank you all so much for your help. The tier list is complete. We have our F tier. I will save this. Yes, please. Download. 1 second. Okay, cool. If I download it, then I can actually have this for later when I need it. F, there, X, Y. Save that. Boom. I'm very creative with title names. Hurrah. Wow, I almost closed out Streamlabs OBS. Okay. I'm done. We did it. It's over. Fantastic job. Thank you all so much for your help and your feedback and your commentary so we could get this list put together. I will start planning this out and doing something with it for sure. I think I am going to end stream for today, mostly because I'm going to go take a nap. That sounds good to me. Pull this up too. Love Viz, glad I can catch something live. I appreciate you being here. I got lost in the downloads folder, right? I almost did. I almost did. Anyway, thank you all so much for coming out, hanging out. I really, really do appreciate it. You have a good rest of your day. I will probably be streaming something tomorrow. Maybe trying a new difficulty ROM hack that I've been wanting to try, and I'll probably die a lot, but that's fine. That's whatever. I will catch you all next time.